Are your walks and runs stale, maybe boring, or possibly non-existent? Well, if they are, I have a couple of ideas for you. And so these are two different types of walks or runs that you could do maybe this week. At least you can get out twice to try out something new. And the second one is one of my absolute favorites. It's also going to help you stay injury-free because I've got some technique tips for you in that one too. But hey, go down in the description. I have a lot more. And also, I've been wondering, I'm thinking of maybe doing one of these a week and asking you guys to go check them out. It'll at least get you out once a week. So I'm curious to see if that's something you'd be interested in this channel. So let me know down in the comments. But here you go. Here's a couple of my favorite walks that I love to do. Here's another one of my favorites, and it sounds maybe a little basic, but at the same time, it can be really powerful, especially if you like to associate colors with feelings. So for example, you may go out and pick one color. This helps you be really mindful in your movement. Again, you can do this when you're walking or running. Be careful if you're running. But the idea is to pick a color. I'd even say a color of the day. Okay, and so you would say, let's just say you're going to pick the color yellow. Maybe yellow makes you happy, and maybe you're having a bad day and you want to try to use color to help you cheer up a little bit. So when you go out on your walk, your main focus is going to be to look for yellow things. And of course, that could happen anywhere, right? If you're out on a canal, or you're out where you could see people, you might see people wearing yellow. Or if you're out in nature, you might see yellow flowers. But the idea is to be very present and mindful with that color. And then again, you can take this a step further and, maybe imagine knowing that yellow makes you happy. Start imagining that you're breathing in that color. You're breathing it in. The yellow is filling your body. And, just making you feel really good. And you could even take it a step further and do it for the whole rest of the day. So maybe your whole day, your theme is about yellow, and that's what you're gonna focus on. So I just love this one because you could pick any color, any day. So this could keep you busy, really, as long as you want, to just pick different colors and look for those. Hope you like it. Let me know in the comments. And now, probably my favorite walk or run that I really love to do, and probably the one that's going to really impact you the most, as far as not getting injured. And of course, this is the form focus walk or run. And I'm going to give you 3 tips that I want you to practice. If you're a 𝙬 runner or a 𝙬 walker, you know these already. And if you're not, these are going to be great. And here's what we do on a form focus walk or run. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you can focus on. And when you go out and try them, you're going to do the form focus and you're going to try it out, feel it. It's like a mantra. So you're being very mindful. You're talking about the form focus in your head. You're doing it, and then you release it. You stop doing it, and then you feel the difference of what's happening in your body. So here's 3 tips that I think will really help you out. Number 1, and if you follow me, you've heard this before, lifting through the crown of your head. So the crown of my head is here. And so when I'm walking or running, again, works for both. I'm lifting through the crown of my head, and that is engaging my core. And I want you to walk now, it could be 30 seconds, a minute, or run, and focus solely on doing that and see how that feels. And then release the form focus and just feel in your body how different that feels. Okay, that's one. Another one that we talk about is moving from your center. All right, all my people that were Care Bear people, if you remember the Care Bear stare, Google it. But the idea of moving from your center, this is a Tai Chi principle. Not going to get into all the mechanics behind it, but the idea is that when your body is aligned, lifting through the crown of your head, and you focus on your center, technically your dantian, you move from your center and you take your body with you. So your center is moving you. You're not leading with your legs, which is how most people do it. So again, try moving from your center, which means your feet stay right under you. Okay, they don't go out in front of your center. And the third one that relates to that is keeping short strides. The idea is your stride should never be out in front of your center. So if you're used to taking really long strides, this is going to feel very different to you. But when you walk this way or run this way, you're really using gravity more, you're using your core more, and you're using less leg. So I hope that when you do this, you can actually feel the difference. So again, form focus on and off. all three of those separately. And then if you want to get crazy and combine them together, also another great thing you can do. This takes practice, but I'd love to hear in the comments, especially if you've never done this before. If you try it, let me know. And don't forget to please subscribe to my channel. And if you check down in the description below, I have a lot more ideas that you can download as far as what you can do out on your walks and runs.